Okay, let's put a wrap on round 6 of the Lucas Oil Pro Motocross Championship. In fact, we'll put a cap on it. You can get one for yourself. This is a Troy Lee SE4 helmet. This is really top of the line. It is awesome. I see it's got MIPS, engineered by Troy Lee himself because his kid rides and he wants helmets to be extra, extra safe. You can win it. So as the kids like to say, link is in the bio. Send them a note, and we'll enter you in the drawing. We'll give this helmet out after the Ironman, the finale, on August the 25th. Okay, now you need a good helmet when you go racing on a track that is this gnarly. You might have watched it on TV, but it doesn't really mean anything because TV does not do this track justice. I'm just going to illustrate how difficult this track is here. I am standing in the middle of this corner. The outside of this berm is pretty much at the height of my head. And the track actually drops off about 2 more feet to the side. So I'm going to say from the inside to the outside of this corner, the difference in height is about 8 feet. That's just one bowl berm here at Southwick. It actually didn't look as rough as usual in practice and even the first motos, but by the second motos, it was crazy. It was super gnarly, and I have to say most of the 450 riders told me that they were just kind of trail riding, just trying to survive because the track was that bad. And it kind of showed in the results because yet another crazy day this track gifted us with. The 250 class, Austin Forkner looked like he was going to win. He was almost set to go 1-1, and then Alex Martin looked like he was going to win. He was trying to pass Forkner to go 2-1, and instead they crashed into each other late in Moto 2. Taking advantage was the very fast Dylan Ferrandis, who was closing on them actually from third, so he earned it. So Ferrandis wins his first race the week after Shane McElrath wins his first. That's how crazy this series is. And once again, only a day for Aaron Plessinger. I believe it was 5th overall. Yet the points lead is still solid because no one is able to consistently put a run together in what has become probably the most unpredictable 250 championship we've seen in quite some time. For Plessinger, getting 5th and 7th is getting the job done because everyone else is having their issues. Forkner, by the way, ended up from potential 1-1 to 20th in the second moto because he got knocked down by Martin and knocked the wind out of himself. Just an example of how nutty the day is. Now, in the 450 class, hey, there's one thing we can count on, right? Eli Tomac's been winning races. If you go to Southwick in the sand, well, he's definitely going to win. It was not easy in the first moto, though. Typical bad start. He's really struggled outdoors with the starts. They were good in Supercross. That's what makes it strange. He eventually works his way behind Marvin Musquin. It didn't take that long. He got around Roxon. He got around Baggett. He got around Barsh. He was riding well. But, man, Marvin put the bike in the right place every single time. And it came down to the last lap before finally Eli pulled off one of the most daring passes we've seen in quite some time. There wasn't any room, basically, between Marvin and the outside of the track. And Tomac just held it pinned, got the lead. Marvin crashed a couple corners later after a jump, trying to stay up with him. So Tomac wins that moto coming from behind. Passes Marvin early in Moto 2. It is over. It is over. It's 6 in a row for Tomac. It's done. Wait, what? He didn't win. He crashed. Marvin caught him. Tomac pulled away again. Tomac crashed again. Marvin Musquin goes 2-1 to win the overall, so his persistence paid off. He won motos the previous 2 weeks, didn't get the overall. This time he admitted Tomac was the faster guy. He does win the overall, so a little bit of justice served, and Tomac's win streak is over at 5. But he's healthy. He's okay. And we're going to have a big showdown at Redbud because that is America's birthday weekend. But this weekend was swept by the Frenchmen of Ferrandis and Musquin. That's just how unpredictable this Lucas Oil Pro Motocross Championship has been. So head on out to Redbud and join us and sign up to win the helmet. Really like to go ride in one of these bad boys because your weekends are going to be free once this championship is over in August. But until then, absolutely keep your eyes glued to the racing because it's awesome this year.